Hello everyone, welcome to Aanvii Hearing. Today I'm going to talk about 5 impacts of hearing loss. Hearing loss is a common and sometimes misdiagnosed illness that affects millions of individuals worldwide. Aside from the obvious communication difficulties, hearing loss can have a substantial impact on many parts of an individual's life. In this podcast, we'll look at the top 5 effects of hearing loss, focusing light on the difficulties that people confront and emphasizing the necessity of knowledge and assistance. Communication difficulties. One of the most obvious and immediate consequences of hearing loss is difficulties talking with people. Hearing loss makes it difficult to follow discussions, which can lead to misunderstandings, irritation, and social isolation. Strained communication can also have an impact on relationships with family, friends, and colleagues, making it difficult to interact and connect effectively. Emotional and mental well being. Individuals with hearing loss may experience significant changes in their emotional and mental well being. Anxiety and loneliness are frequently experienced by persons suffering from hearing loss. The inability to hear and actively participate in social situations can result in feelings of exclusion, low self esteem, and a poor influence on the overall quality of life. Cognitive decline and increased risk of dementia. Hearing loss and an increased risk of dementia. Recent research has found a link between hearing loss and cognitive decline. Hearing loss that is not addressed can put a drain on cognitive resources since the brain has to work harder to process sounds and speech. Furthermore, decreased auditory stimulation might hasten cognitive decline and raise the likelihood of developing illnesses such as dementia. These hazards can be reduced with early intervention and care for hearing loss. Reduced career opportunities and job performance. Hearing loss can have a big influence on your career. Workplace communication and comprehension issues can limit career options and negatively impact job performance. Untreated hearing loss can make it difficult for people to participate in team activities, work well with others, or communicate with clients or customers. Through the use of the proper interventions and adjustments, people with hearing loss can succeed in their employment. Safety issues. Hearing impairment may jeopardize a person's safety in a number of circumstances. Hearing loss or hearing impairment can make it difficult to hear alarms, sirens, or approaching automobiles. This creates dangers in driving, during emergencies, and even at home. Localization of the sound will be affected by hearing loss, making it more difficult to find the origins of sounds and establish their direction. To ensure personal safety, procedures including using visual alerts, assistive technologies, and adopting safe practices becomes essential. Hearing loss affects much more than just the ability to hear sounds. Its effects extend to safety, career success, emotional stability, and cognitive wellness. Fostering empathy and compassion requires recognizing the difficulties faced by people with hearing loss, increasing awareness, promoting regular hearing exams, and encouraging the use of hearing aids and other assistive technologies are all equally vital. We can build a more accepting society for those with hearing loss by embracing inclusion and offering the necessary assistance.